it. Have you ever wished you could see perfectly in the dark? Like a superhero or a cat, just effortlessly navigating a pitch-black room? It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, right? Well, what if I told you that this superpower might be closer to reality than you think, all packed into a tiny, wearable contact lens? Today, we're diving deep into the incredible world of night vision contact lenses. Are they the real deal, or just another piece of science fiction hype? Let's find out. First, let's understand why we can't see well in the dark. Our eyes have two types of photoreceptor cells, cones and rods. Cones are for color and bright light, while rods are for low light vision. Animals like cats and owls, on the other hand, have way more rods, giving them superior night vision. So, to see in the dark, we either need to amplify the little light that is available or detect a different kind of light altogether. This is where thermal imaging comes in. Most night vision technology, like the bulky goggles you see in movies, works by detecting infrared radiation, which is basically heat. Everything that has a temperature, from a person to a warm car engine, emits infrared light. These goggles capture that infrared light and convert it into a visible image, usually in those classic shades of green or gray, but shrinking that entire system down to the size of a contact lens. That's a massive challenge. So, how are scientists trying to solve this puzzle? One of the most promising breakthroughs involves a material called graphene. Graphene is a single layer of carbon atoms, and it's super thin, super strong, and has some amazing electronic properties. What makes it perfect for night vision is its ability to detect the full infrared spectrum. Most infrared sensors can only pick up a narrow range of heat signatures, but graphene can see it all. Researchers have developed a prototype that sandwiches two layers of graphene with an insulator in between. When infrared light hits this graphene sensor, it creates an electrical signal. This signal is then used to create an image. The idea is to build a sensor so small and thin that it can be embedded directly onto a contact lens. Imagine wearing a lens that overlays a thermal image on top of your normal vision. You could see the heat signature of a person walking down a dark street or find a lost pet at night just by its body heat. But hold on, we're not quite there yet. There are still some major hurdles. For one, how do you power it? A contact lens doesn't have a spot for a battery. Scientists are exploring ways to power the device wirelessly, or even by using the salt in your own tears to generate a tiny electric current. Another challenge is processing the data. The sensor collects a lot of information that needs to be turned into a clear image, and that requires a microprocessor, which also needs to fit on the lens. So, are night vision contact lenses just science fiction? Not entirely. The core technology is real and has been demonstrated in labs. Scientists at the University of Michigan have already created a graphene-based infrared sensor that's small enough for a contact lens. However, turning that lab prototype into a safe, reliable, and affordable consumer product is a whole other story. It will likely take many more years of research and development. The potential applications are blurring beyond the obvious military and law enforcement uses. Imagine firefighters seeing through smoke to find people, or doctors detecting diseases by seeing temperature variations on the skin. Search and rescue teams could find lost hikers in the dark with ease. For everyday life, you could navigate a power outage without stumbling or check for heat leaks in your home just by looking. The journey from a scientific concept to a device you can buy is long, but the progress is undeniable. Night vision contact lenses are no longer just a fantasy. They are a real area of scientific exploration that could one day change how we interact with the world after the sun goes down. What do you think? Would you wear night vision contacts? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you're curious about more futuristic tech explained simply, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more. See you next time.